Alright, this camera's fairly Vaselined up, but I've been here before last year, but only made it 200 meters from the gate. So this lap's sort of uncharted territory once I get past 200 meters. It's lap 13. So if I finish this, I've done 13 laps. 79 runners left, which is a huge field, amazing field this year. Yeah, it's not fun anymore. It's far from fun. I want to be done. I want it to be over. But I'm close to something here, so I'm going for it. So, woke up at 5:15. It's cold. It's way colder than Longreach. Line up to the loos, already packed. There's plenty of them, but there's also plenty of runners that are waking up to go for a run. Gonna have me a banana and a peanut butter sandwich, and hopefully things warm up. So I was just talking to a runner that's gonna be running at this time tomorrow. Who knows, I might be. And yeah, he was sort of like, ooh, a little cold, but he's chilling. All right, so we've just had the starting brief. I've decided I'm gonna go vest. I can't remember what I did last year, but I probably need to think of it less as such a short distance and returning to camp. I feel like the vest is ridiculous, but from the perspective of being out there for 50 minutes, probably really important that I keep the water up while I'm out and about. It's the best, such a good vibe. Danny's on the coffee and teas from the barn. I've already bumped into, so many people that I've met before in the scene, which is really nice, great to catch up, sort of like our annual reunion. And yeah, I'm feeling good, Vaselined all over. I'm sure Danny would like to forget some of the places the Vaseline has gone, but yeah, feeling good. About 5 minutes now till race time, so yeah, fingers crossed I can hit the 12 mark again. The amount of comments I've got actually about how slack I've been on Strava. Not good for the confidence. Anyway, that's the whistle, gotta go. Pretty steadily around the 8 minute per K mark, 7.5 to kind of area. Beautiful weather, beautiful temperature. Talking quietly because I'm embarrassed about being a running vlogger. Yeah, that's great. So far so good. All right, so I'm just about to finish the first lap. Beautiful, as always. Might explain my pace a little later on, see if it works out for the next few laps, because anything works on the first lap. So yeah, all good. Should finish this one in about 52, 53 minutes. And catch up with you later, maybe at the third lap or so. Just started lap 3. Feeling pretty good, as I should. Got Mick Freeman in the background, the man, the myth, the legend. Been keeping pretty much to the 8 minute per kilometre mark rule. Sort of I'll run as I feel, for like a few hundred meters, and then look at my watch, and then walk until I get back to sort of a projected 8 minutes for the kilometre sort of mark. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I just had a packet of shapes. The gels they've got here, spring gel, holy smokes, could be the best gels I've had. One of them was actually awful, I think it was Power Rush, but the yellow flavoured one was actually really delicious. Parrot in one of my bottles, water in the other, and I've packed me trusty Vaseline because I'm starting to already feel a bit of chafe between my legs, but that already feels totally sorted, gliding. Anyway, better keep moving. So I'm 4Ks in, I think, to the, maybe 5Ks actually, into the third lap so far. Got Jamie and Jack in the background there. Don't know if you can see them. It's been so fun this this time. I've already had a few people that have, that, you know, maybe only know from DCG last year or from different races, say that they saw last year's DCG video, which is great. Get a kick out of that actually. It's a lot of fun. Also I met this other good looking bloke who, I didn't get his name yet, but I'm sure I will by the end of the run. Still very early days. Not much to say really. It's been a really nice lap. I might just say that as much as you try to keep to a certain pace, the cow track, it's sort of, unless you charge through, you're at the pace of the other runners there, so, which is good. Especially I was behind Garmin man Drew before, so if he's doing it at that pace, then it's probably pretty safe, because he'll go forever. Anyway, back to it. At it again. Oh no, come on mate. You gotta cross the line. Ew. How you travelling, Peter?
Yeah, feeling good, man. Up here, down there,
No.
they're ready to, feet are ready to stop.
Yeah, my glutes have called it.
What?
No, they haven't called it. That's where I'm feeling it, honestly. All in the upper leg.
You can sit down tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, shut up, legs.
Yeah. Okay, so, if I'm not mistaken, this is lap 6 we're starting on, about 35 odd Ks in. About 5 hours, I think. 6 hours, I'm not sure. Maths, no good. Math very bad. I think we lost a few people on that last one. It's being kept track of, and you can sort of see it as you enter the finish chute, how many people have fallen off. But that was a hot lap. The sun came out. Right now it looks like it'll go back to being a bit overcast and pleasant, but yeah, that was a tough one, I think, for a lot of people. Had the chance to run that lap with Harry. Who else we have? Travis, Peter, good blokes, James. But yeah, so far so good. Just about finished my 6th loop now. Just running sort of, you can see Dead Cow Gully off in the distance, the actual base. No lie, glutes are feeling a bit sore, upper legs are starting to feel a bit sore, generally starting to feel a bit sore and sorry. Next lap will be the marathon, which will be a great thing, and then lap after that's almost 50k, so, you know, all 50k, which is another thing to sort of go for. So you sort of feel like you've got the next 2 or 3 laps in the bag, but from there it's hard to say. Still don't know how far I'm going to go. Feels right now like it's not going to be 12, but we feel bloody good to get 13. Anyway, back to it. Let's do it, mate. Let's do it. I'm going. So I'm going to down another spring gel, awesome sauce, apple cinnamon pie flavored gel, which I've been smashing. 2 per lap, so 2 per hour, once every half hour. Been loving them. I mean, at lap 8 at the moment, chatting with my guy Peter G. We're kind of not feeling good right now. He's got a race coming up, so he might pull out in the next lap or 2, potentially. Watch this space. Just to protect that run, but me, I think the dangerous element is I'm sore, I've got my knees a bit sore, feeling a bit sorry for myself. Deservedly so. Grandma, who's on Strava, 82-year-old grandma, absolute running legend of Tingaroy, she got into me. yesterday. She said, Dan, it looks like on Strava, you've only been doing the odd 5K run. Can't be right. You just haven't been uploading them, right? Like really believing in me. Thanks, Grandma. And I was like, no, not at all. That's everything I've done. I've done bugger all. And I'm feeling it right now. That's the lesson. But I should see Danny after the next lap or so, which will be a boost. Shout out, Danny. Yeah, I'm working. I think the concern for me now is it's already feeling a bit mental. Yeah, so I just hit 51 Ks or so, and I'm working. Fingers crossed. See how we go. This is the refuel station. Water, Gatorades, lollies, fruit, different stuff. And somehow my favourite flavour is the only one people don't seem to be taking. Cokes up and goes, and sea salt chips. Fuel of champions. All right, in my 9th loop, I think, at the moment. I'm not sure what that translates to Ks, should have checked. Rookie move. Buzzing through the cow track, single file. Always people keen to let you pass, but I definitely travel along at their pace if they're in front of me for the most part. Do what I overtake. Really starting to hurt. As you can see, I've put the AirPods on. Needed some Kanye West. Need a bit of League of Legends music, all that good stuff to keep going. Still feel like I've got a few laps left, but lucky it's fun, right? Nah, it's fun. If you were chasing an update on my pace, been going with that jog easy, jog freely, check watch, around about every 250 meter mark, and then walk till I hit a projected 8 minute per kilometer on my watch, and then jog again, get back down to 7:30 or so, and then do it again and again. As you can see, watch at the moment, you probably can't see, this never works, 8 minutes and 13 per kilometre, so better start jogging for the next 100 metres. It should bring it back around to the 8 minute per kilometre mark. The shoe change, bad call. Me glorious hockers that I love so much, they're dead. It's a wrap, they're done. I can already probably feel that this one lap has probably given me a blister. So yeah, change shoes again. Could get the gump hat back on, Outback Gump. Shout out Craig. And yeah, that's about that. Really sore, really hurting. I've just hit the about 61k mark. I haven't stopped my watch at the campsite, so just keep adding up. Other runners with their measurements and the official lap measurement wouldn't be the same. But yeah, for me it is, so. Later, skater.
Woo! Go Dan! Woo! Cruising. Yay!
Hey guys.
My man!
Way to go, dude.
Lap 1. Woo!
Lap one, son.
The race starts now.
Woo. I think we're like 9 hours in. And I got D!
Hello.
Hey D. I'm a little gross.
He's doing so good.
Thanks D. That's an unbiased opinion, by the way.
Yeah, you're the winner.
Exactly.
The
I'm
winner
basically
in my
winning the
eyes.
race. Actually, every time I show up at the starting line, I'm basically
I closed my
tied
eyes
first.
to about the 40 people who crossed the finish first, and then I saw you, and I'm like, oh, the race has begun.
Yeah,
Dan has won.
exactly. But it's been going really good. Not really. It's been going fine. But got to change my shoes, like I
Positive
said.
thinking.
Top stuff, Andy. Yeah, change the shoes, and then eat some more of these. I didn't have one of my gels that round, which hopefully isn't too bad. But 5 minutes till 4 o'clock. Let's get to it. Yeah, I'm just battling, but my mind sort of keeps flipping back and forth, but it's mostly in favour of going on. Could be the Daft Punk I'm blasting. Shout out Daft Punk. I'm big fans of the channel. Anyway, spirits are still relatively high out here. A lot of people licking their wounds a bit, but you get that on the big 66k jobs.
The thing about a race like this, you can fix that.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Fine.
definitely.
There you go.
I've got a few in me, I think, which is great. All right, now seems like as good a time as any for a check-in. Should check this every time, but I never do. I'm going to blame the fact that I've run 72 kilometers. Not bad, not bad, including the rest breaks. 10 hours and 25 minutes. Finish this lap, start the lap that I started and finished last year, but did no more. Finish this lap, finish the next lap, and it's uncharted territory from there. And I think I'm gonna do it. I am emotional even thinking about potentially cracking the 13th lap and finishing it, or heaven forbid, the big 15 loop 100. That is not too shabby. We've had the most beautiful sunset this lap, but I don't know if there'll be much light on the next one. Also, should mention, for my career boos out there, this lap powered by Twice. Bangers. Upbeat. Keep me going. Let's go. Taking all this extra vision of this beautiful lap because, safe to say, it's about to get dark. And visually, if I'm still going, it may not be quite as specky as this, so I might as well give this right away. No, you guys have provided more than...
Do you want Hydrolyte?
Let's go, Andy. This will probably be the only time I check in on this lap. I know, boring, right? Just when it gets to the good part. But if I finish this, I've finished 12. I'm on par with last year. And it goes without saying a little bit that it's getting pointy now. I really want to see it through, so I'm going to try and zone this one. And then we'll touch base once I finish the lap. Let's go. All right, this camera's fairly Vaselined up, but I've been here before last year, but only made it 200 meters from the gate. So this lap's sort of uncharted territory once I get past 200 meters. It's lap 13. So if I finish this, I've done 13 laps. 79 runners left, which is a huge field, amazing field this year. Yeah, it's not fun anymore. It's far from fun. I want to be done. I want it to be over. But I'm close to something here, so I'm going for it. No point aiming the camera at me. I'll just blind you. People coming. So how we're traveling at the moment. No worries. That's the big mark. But I'm losing it. I'm really losing it. I thought I'd finish this one easy, but my jog pace is my sort of deadline pace. my walk is much slower. So yeah, it's a bit tough. It's home. Oh, I'm not sure. I have a bit of a crisis staying up. Drew, the Garmin guy, just came by. Very supportive, probably one of the great personalities and characters in Australian ultra running. Shout out Drew. But yeah, it's getting a bit tough. When the going gets tough, I have a shower and go to bed. It's somewhat poetic that just up ahead, I think John Pearson and his boy passed me, and 200 meters into this lap last year, that was sort of the death knell for me a bit. And yeah, I just did it again. Those bastards. I gotta get there. Oh, I've gone right off. This is my jog. What am I doing? Anyway, letting a bit of negativity creep in. I can do it. Finish this lap. Thanks to Barbara as well. Markle, sorry Barb. Legend. There's camp over there. Apparently about 1 point something to go, short 1.2, 1.3 in 10 minutes, 14 minutes. Well off where I should be at this time. I should probably shuffle again. Cliffy Young shuffle, as James described it. It's high praise, quite frankly. Let's see if it gets me home. It's a wrap. Oh,
Good job.
AD. Oh,
Are you still going?
no.
You done?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks,
Good job. Wow, you did so
Oh,
good.
yeah, it feels good.
Good job.
Feels really good.
It sounds like it feels really good.
I'll get back in the chute, but I won't go. Oh, nice job. It's a wrap.
Oh, you're out. When you pick up the bell, but I did come. Yeah, you sort of cheered up a little.
For 18 years. I'm done. I'm retired.
Sorry. That's okay.
Dan, do you want me to bend down and
No,
get it for you?
this is good exercise. Thanks, mate. Hey, it's a wrap.
Long story short, blown away. I don't have any blisters at this stage that I'm aware of, which is amazing. Didn't have any problems with nutrition. I'm wasting great runs by not doing the training. That's what everyone said. So many good people out there I know from Strava or from last year, or mostly Strava, because they know the work I put in, or don't. Yeah. So blown away, stoked. Very emotional crossing the line. Because yeah, I didn't think I was going to make it, but I did, and I came short of 15 laps, 100 kilometers, which it would have been great mentally ahead of SDU in June. So anyway, I'm not wanting to focus on the negatives. I just count my blessings here. I did it. And shout out to everyone, all the Gunders, Callie, Ross. No, I'm not even going to start naming the people I was running with, but you've all made a big difference. Of course, Danny gave me something to run towards those later laps, waiting for her to come back, picking up our new Ford Ranger. Woo! And new, but still sick. So anyway, and then just was great support. My first run in ages that Mum wasn't there for, which is bittersweet. I'm glad I did a great job. I felt supported from her from far away. So yeah, glorious shower running. That's the prize that I won't be getting. The Fable trophy, almost in here to rub it in. That's a wrap from me, guys. It's been real.